Alright, you know what, guys, I give in. You can have your Durem video if it makes you feel better. This is like probably the first time I actually got any free time so I could actually go do it, so you know. Here goes nothing. I'm kind of really rusty. I haven't fished here for like a month at least, so yeah, I'll try my best. No promises. Okay, so obviously, you know, you're gonna cast, get a good distance. And then you see, the thing is, it's actually really hard to filter here because the junk actually move a lot like fish. So what you really got to do is it's all basically the timing, like how long each fish takes to separate pebbles and in order to separate pebbles and trash. I mean, biters, well, obviously the pie rate just goes back and forth quickly. It can never be mistaken. And then the blue stone biters and the black rock biters, when you are on the left side, so the fish is on the right, and you're pulling as hard as you can, they will still be able to pull the bobber over to the side, which is an easy way to tell them apart. And then you have your boulders, which take like, they're just like hell to catch. They're really strong. They pull hard, and they spend a long time on each side. Really, the difference between pebbles and trash is just the timing. Like, there's a strategy where you essentially start counting, and if it's under 3, then you get a pebble. If it's under 3, it's a pebble or a biter. If it's 3 to 4, then it's trash. And if it's 3 to 5, then it's a trash. And if it's 5 or above, then it's boulder. But the issue is everyone counts at a different speed. Like this here, this is a boulder. I'm gonna try and catch it, but I didn't. Yeah. Told you I was rusty. It's also hard to do this while holding a camera. And I just hooked nothing. Oh cool. Joe just looked at me. Wow, this conversation is like horrible. Slinka, ... kick Stemi, Demetrius Maximov 2, noms on legs. Slinka, no! Demetrius Maximov, chicken. These guys are horrible, but I love them anyway. Okay, this is a trash. Okay, there we go. Caught a boulder. I hate them. They're so goddamn hard to catch. Just a word of advice, if you can't really fish in Gambino even, don't even try coming here. This place is really hard even for like experienced fishers. Well, I shouldn't say it's really hard, but it's really hard to catch big fish, and it's definitely, you know, you actually have to pay attention to the screen while you're fishing, unlike Baskin where you can actually watch movies while you fish. So, you know, this place is not for the faint of heart. You really need to know what you're doing. And just a tip, if you're with your hand, it's good to keep it really relaxed and just kind of move with the fish. These fish have really regular patterns, so if you just flow with it, it'll go a lot better than if you try to like be really rigid and force the fish to go where you want it. You kind of got to really utilize like the entire space that you have available. And this is a tire, so I'll just let it go. That was also a tire. Well, not exactly a tire, but junk. When I'm here, I'm either catching junk or not catching junk. I don't care what junk I catch. Oh, cool, now they're talking about vending. Finally, something that I enjoy. There. Now, just the thing about white pebbles, they move a lot like, you know, trash. The difference is, when they change direction, they have a lot less of, you know, they have a lot less bite to them. They aren't as, they're not as forceful, so they're actually easier to catch than garbage in this lake. Which is a big change for those people who are used to Baskin and Bino, where everything is like, hey look, it doesn't move. And there we go. Another boulder. This is actually turning out to be a decent bucket. Alright, so I got 4 biters, 2 boulders, and 12 pebbles. That's decent. So anyway, yeah, then you just enter in your password and you're good. One last thing, when you're here, you're definitely going to want to use a plus rod. Yeah, because the fish are just hard like that, and I wouldn't suggest using distance plus unless you're really good at fishing. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it helps.